got to say, this opening door on the starboard side is fantastic. Oh, this is cool. So you can still be a little bit lairish. Okay guys, welcome to a test drive video. This is a 2021 Beneteau Antares 9. So she's 29 feet. I got twin 200 horsepower on the back, Mercuries. And this boat, it's a family boat. It's a great entry-level boat. It's a great boat for overnighting, great boat for doing a bit of fishing, like an inshore, moderate waterways kind of boat. Yes, you could take it in the ocean. No, it's not the sort of thing that you would do every day, so I'm not going to do that in this drive. I'm just going to take it through the motions, talk to you about my experience and what I discover, and then yeah, might just do some close quarters manoeuvring of the boat at the end of the video. So if you are interested in this Beneteau and how she drives in close quarters, stay till the end of the video. My name's Dan Jones. Welcome to the Boat Brokerage. If you like this sort of stuff, subscribe. I also have another channel, Dan's Boat Life, where we do lots of boat tests of new boats or absolutely new boats. So what are we doing? We're just cruising along, idle revs, engine trim down. This particular boat has got Lenco trim tabs here, a bow thruster located just here, and the throttle base is on an angle and slightly set back from the fixed steering wheel just here. So that's all good. I'm just going to get the boat up and moving. It's not about us being a speed machine on a boat like this. It really is about creating comfort and experiences for you and your family. Yes, it'll go fast, and I'm about to show you, but that's not really the focus of an Antares 9. It's more about getting you and your family safely out on the water in many different weather conditions and still being comfortable. So let's do it. I've got the back doors closed, got the side door open. Let's get moving. Okay, rolling the revs up to 3,200, 3,400 revs. Engine trimmed down. Just going through a little bit of ferry wash right now. 1, 2, 3, so that's okay. And she's up on the plane really quickly, 3,500 revs, settling into 3,600 to 3,700 revs. So at that speed, I'm just going to give the engines a little bit of a trim up. That's giving us, I'm just giving you a speed estimation at the moment of about 22 knots. And the trim tabs, I'm just going to do the trim tabs in the fully up position. See how that feels. So there's 2 people on board, full tank of fuel, 400 litres at the moment, and Will in the left-hand seat, myself on the right. The boat's relatively empty other than that, but this attitude that we are sort of experiencing right now is what you should expect your day-to-day transiting in a boat like this is going to be like. Reasonably comfortable, an acceptable speed for you and your family and friends, enjoying the views, protected from the cold wind, which it is today, and getting to your destination, because that's what you do on a boat like this. We've got 2 cabins, we've got a toilet, we've got a back deck, we've got a sun lounge up the front, we've got this lovely protected saloon and driving station up on the main deck. So it's perfect for families. It's perfect for people who are stepping up and out of an open style boat, whether it's a tinny or a centre console. Now going through some waves. So a little bit of water up and over the decks, which I would expect on a full bow like this. I'm just maintaining that speed. I'm going to take these waves straight on, and again, okay, yep, that's fine, it's acceptable. I'm not pretending that this boat is an offshore weapon or rocket ship, because it's not. It's a family boat. So taking those waves at the 20 to 22 knot speed range, perfectly acceptable. You might throw a little bit of water up and over the bow, and the reason a bow of this style will throw a little bit of water up is because you've got a beautiful, big, massive, almost king-size bed downstairs. And you know, if you're wanting to enjoy your time on the water, you probably value that bed and that space before, because you're probably going to spend a lot of your time on a boat like this in protected and enclosed waterways. It's not really the sort of boat that you just go offshore on every journey. So let's start to take the boat through a few turns. I've still got the trip tabs in the up position. I'm just going to slightly increase my revs to 4,000 revs there. Acceptable amount of heel. I'm at the standing position right now. I'm just going to go to starboard. So you can feel the boat's volume, the hull's volume, just giving us a moderate amount of heel. So what that's doing is ensuring that my visibility through these turns, it's not really hindered at all. I'm not finding that a danger. And we'll go through a left-hand turn now. We're sitting on about 23 knots there, and even from a standing position, all I have to do is dip my head slightly to look to port, and I've got no problems to look to starboard. I've got to say, this opening door on the starboard side is fantastic, and if you're wanting to go forward and operate the anchor, or put out a fender, or do some other things that require you to get access to the decks, it's just going to be a lot more useful, because I see many people with young kids enjoying a boat like this, and this layout, being able to close the back door and get the kids inside, and you as the owner-operator using this door, makes really good sense if you've got little toddlers. Okay, let's just prove that this boat can do some decent speeds. Alright, so 4,900, that's not wide open throttle, there we go, 5,000 and climbing, a little bit of engine trim up, so we're rolling through 27. This is a 30 knot boat. We've got some speed going on here. That's 5,200 revs. Give it a little bit more of a trim up. Ah, this is cool. So you can still be a little bit lairish, you know, Dad wants to have some fun at the end of the day. 5,300 revs max, I think we're going to see now. Just give it one more little trim up. Yeah, now I feel like I'm almost, I'm getting 5.7. Okay, yeah, we can almost kick rooster tails at that trim setting. I think she's about 30 knots. Let's trim down, hook in. We'll go into some protected waters, and I'm just going to do some transverse thrust and explain to you guys what I discover in the bay here with regards to the boat's manoeuvrability in close quarters. So, trip tabs, I'm just going to do a little bit of bow down there. Yep, they're effective, and you might find yourself dropping the nose a little bit if you're going up and into some waves. And if it was lots of short, sharp stuff, she will bounce a little bit. Don't expect it to be, as I said, an offshore fishing machine, because it's not trying to be. It's trying to be a family-friendly, comfortable, all-weather, wonderful overnighter, great entertainer, and that's what this boat is. Okay, coming off the plane there. What's great about boats like this is they punch above their weight in terms of their features. They really do pack a lot of punch. You know, you used to require a boat of about 40-foot length to get two decent sized cabins, multifunctional furniture, you know, a dinette area, an outside area, a bow, side opening door. That really wasn't features that you would see in a boat of this size. So not only do we have all of those features, it's brand new. This thing's not even a year old. She's got hardly any hours on it, and you've got the convenience and the reliability of outboard engines. So your running costs, your storage costs, and your day-to-day operation is just going to be cheaper. You know, servicing outboards, it's very simple, and storing a boat that's only 29.5 feet long as opposed to 40 feet, it's a lot cheaper. Okay, so let's just practicing the transverse thrust. You've got a few waves from the southeast at the moment, so that's going to affect the boat's stability, but she handles that fine. So I'll just take the boat through the turn there. So this just tells me in a marina situation, the boat is going to be manoeuvrable when you want to turn the thing around and line yourself up for a new berth. And let's just add some bow thruster into that. Oh, look at that, speeds the turn right up. So, it's a moderately sized bow thruster, but that's all you need for a boat of this displacement. So that's very good. So what that tells me, this bow thruster will enable the operator to angle the wheels over to one side and then point the boat, engines pointing towards the dock, click it in forward, back it up with the bow thruster, and you will slide this boat sideways. So if you make a little bit of a boo-boo in the parking or the berthing of the boat, you can get yourself out of a situation, not so embarrassing with a little bit of practice. What I would do in my parking situation would be slide that aft seat forward so you get more visibility of the motors. Otherwise, you may not know which direction they are. I'm counting my turns, so I knew, but if you're not used to that and you haven't got that set up in your head just yet, the solution would just be to slide the seat forward and you can see the engines and what direction they're facing, and don't get yourself in a pickle. So if you're interested in this boat, you want to see a walkthrough, follow the link coming up on the screen now, because we are about to film that video. We'll go right through it, put everything, all the cushions out, and explain all the features of this 2021 Beneteau Antares. Dan Jones, my name. This has been the Boat Brokerage. Thank you, and see you on the next one.